Folks, today Sunday, 7th April. Let's take a look at the market conditions, see what market look like upcoming week. All right, so definitely, there's a lot of talk of the town going on. Pretty much looking at these red candles and the wicks popping up, right? So first, we're gonna look into the daily chart, folks. Okay, we're gonna nail it down today. Today market, we're gonna nail it down. Is this market is bearish, or is just a pulling back? Or the market is bullish, right? So we're gonna I'm sure there's a lot of bears, a lot of bulls, right? So we're gonna figure it out. All right, so let's look into the different categories and we're gonna figure it out. So what I see here, continuous conditions, as you can see, cloud. You have to apply technical fundamental class, folks. If you do not, then don't tell me, because I always look at the both side of the coin. I'm not the guy who gonna look into one side. I'll always look at the both side and then grab the opportunity as the market lays out, market maker lays out. All right, so over here, as you can see, continuously last 2 months, I would say 3 months, right here, if you look at it, market going up, and we have continuous bearish divergence continuously going on and on, continuous divergence, correct? So but the price actions are continuous bullish. MACD trying to little bit bearish. As you can all see, the bulls are in control. This is the squeeze continuation also. Only thing is, if you notice, folks, what do you see? The bears, the volumes are dying right here. Volumes are dying. Why? Because remember, folks, I already announced in the March month, folks, that hey, there's a buyback. The buyback blackout starting in April. So somewhere around third, fourth week, probably fourth week, I would say third to fourth week, probably. Until then, we will have a blackout period, and then the buyback blackout ends pretty much many companies, and then slowly opens up. Until then, folks, I already said that there will be a volatility. Market maker will create some sort of volatility. I said that, and that is the reason big this. Remember, I said you could print $1 million investing $50,000, correct? But again, folks, those are the volatility. That's a different game. Why? Right now, let's not get into these. So right here, what we need to look into is the MACD is bearish. So we're gonna go and look into the another time frame, because this is the daily chart. So we need to see really what's going on. So what do you see here, folks? Squeeze coming in right here. That means the bulls. So we had a Thursday sell-off, big sell-off happened right here. 10 handle, market dropped. Never happened in 2024. First time happened. So hey, what's cooking? Well, is this the market filling up the gas to go up north? That's why they sell off, because MACD cannot go. MACDs are oscillator, folks. They cannot go up and up, right? They have to maintain, create the liquidity for the bulls and bears, right? And that's what it is. All right, so daily, yes, absolutely looking weak, but if you can see, folks, right here, look at that. We had a MACD cross down signal line, 3 red days. Same thing here, also 3 red days. Over here we did it in 1 day, fast, big one, right? And then next day, what happened next day is buyer lines up. Immediately buyer finds the buying price attractive and market bounce. Whenever you see like this, you got to be very careful. Why? Because we are in the, you can see the belly, the red candle, and we are in the middle of the belly of the red candle. So we're gonna look into smaller time frame. So we're gonna go into the 5-minute charts, and I'm gonna show you something interesting to read. All right, so what do you see, folks, here now? You have a triple top right here. See that? That's your triple top. What does mean? How do you read? That means market is telling me that hey, market wants to, buyer wants lining up to go up, but the sellers are getting excited here and push it down. Market try to go up, push it down. Market try to go up, pushing down. So this is the price market is validating. That is the reason I made the video on March, before March end, and I say, is this the March end? S&P 500 525 is the high, right? And that is what it is. It looks to me, because buyer does not like the price to spend more than 525 area right here. Immediately seller lines up and takes the profit. Why? Because blackout period going on. All right. And also I prove you another point here that, hey, look at that sector rotation. So this is 1 month chart, folks. Here where are the monies are moving? Money coming out of the technology, which was bullish for whole 1 year, almost 8 months, right? So money moving out of there. Real estate was bullish, money moving out of that. Healthcare already dead a little bit, but money moving into energy, folks. So energy sector was super duper bearish for 2023. If you go and recall, look at the chart, right? Energy was completely dead. They wanted to pull the, because that's why the CPI number was coming hard. So they were shorting all the energy stock. They were shorting. Now they are buying back, because you can, you know what I mean, like a year you can short 1 year, maybe 8 months, and then now they are buying it back, and they are, so rotation, I can see a rotation going on. Okay, and that is the reason what I see, that rotation probably going on, because the time is right now perfect, because earnings season has not started yet. That's the point number one. Those who are bulls and bears, you need to keep it in mind. So triple top doesn't mean that market is super duper bearish. No, folks. What I see is just the market is not finding the buyers at this level right now. Okay, that's the point number one. So if the bears are excited, absolutely, that's the point. Now we're gonna go into little deeper time frame, 30 minutes. We're gonna nail it down, folks. Okay, so we're gonna give a little time. All right, so what we see here, another thing, the bear said, hey Josh, don't you see this is the sloping resistance creating market? First time market creating the cycle sloping resistance. Right here, market is bullish, one point to another point to high, every time. First time market creating the sloping resistance, point A to point B right here. Oh, hey, that is the point to watch. Absolutely, folks. So that is the reason we had a big sell-off day. So what I would do, what I'm thinking here is, folks, we are at the demand zone right here. This is the strong area, folks. You got to understand this part. Okay, we are not dumb investors, we are the smart investors. So this is your smart money demand. This is your demand area, folks. You can see right here market sitting. What does it mean? Means this is the bull sloping resistance. If you want to be, now supply demand class applies, folks. Okay, you have to understand supply demand class if you have taken. But over here, what is doing market is say, hey, so in a 4 hours, before I go back to, folks, I'm going to show you in a 4-hour chart. What do you see? MACD already in a bear territory. When was the MACD in a bear territory? Not in February, not in March, not in now in April. Yeah. So when was the last time MACD was in a bear territory? Well, probably in January. Look at that. Last year, MACD was in a 4-hour chart with the pair, and then we fill up the gas and we went up. So this time similar like that, we are here. But okay, so that could be one of the reason. Also, we need to watch, see what happened. We are whenever MACD enter into 4-hour territory, folks, we got to be a little bit alert. Why? Because market now checklist number 1 is sloping resistance creating. That's the bearishness. Checklist number 2, 4-hour chart, market entering into bear territory, 4-hour chart. That's the, so the bear has a valid point. We can't be all time bull. That is the reason bull also lose and bear also lose. So checklist number 2 telling you that, hey, there is something bearishness coming in. Look at that. Cloud conditions are giving up on 4 hours. But that's the common. Here, it happens. All right. But we cannot be bulls. We cannot be bearish. So point here, what we need to look here is, folks, we're going to go back to 30-minute charts to understand very well because technicals, there are many times technical fails, and you got to also apply the supply demand area to understand how the market behaves. So over here, market bounced on Friday, right? And we came back to the demand area, which is your supply right here. So demand and supply is right here, and we are sitting right there. Smart money is sitting right here. What does it mean? That means If market goes, folks, okay, there are market bounce doesn't mean that it's bullish, okay. Yeah, you got to keep it in mind. There are few things to lay out, folks, okay. I'm going to lay out these upward trajectory, and I'm going to lay out the downward trajectory to understand what market could happen in this coming week. All right, so we're gonna lay out the couple of things. So all right, market is now right here at the demand zone. All right, so we think, okay, market gonna bounce. If market bounce and sloping resistance is right there, right? If this resistance, so what does it mean? That means market could create a, right here, look at that. This is your downward channel, right? Downward channel creating, but higher high, higher high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. This is not higher high, lower high. So what does it mean? We are right in the middle, and this is your big red candle. So what does it mean? That means if market goes and rejection from here, point C, man, then we're gonna break this area, which is 518, and we could go lower. So in order to be bearish, what market created here is the bullish divergence right here from this point to this point and bounce. That's what the bullish divergence created, and that's why we had a bounce. But that doesn't mean the game is not over yet. So if market has, these are the resistance area to watch. So previous, remember the red candle, you want market to close above this in order to be bullish. If you find a rejection, folks, okay, anywhere here in the coming week somewhere, then we are still bearish. All right, bearish means we are not bullish, not bearish. If we rejection doesn't mean we need this demand zone to flip to bearish, and then the bearish, when we come here, when we go here, doesn't mean we are bullish. Also, we need to look for the resistance, right? These are the channel resistance. So and remember, so that is the reason market is right now ping pong between these channel, folks. That's what they are doing right now. But anyway, so over here, same thing, folks. If market goes down, and this is the area too, so I'm gonna point down the the certain 529 too, and over here support, this area to watch, right? If market breaks down here, right, then we will be very careful. Those who are bulls, if you are bear, you can plan your strategy. Remember that we have to plan your strategy. If you're bear, absolutely you can go and print money, and market could go lower, and then you can have whatever the situation you got to plan, figure it out about your puts and your call situation. It's not a financial advice, but remember, folks, this is where we need to keep eyes on it. And right now, market is in the middle. That's how I see. So in order to be bearish, you want market to, remember, folks, you need candle to close, the daily candle. You got to come here on a daily candle to close. You need market to close below these at 4 o'clock. In order to be bearish, you want market to close above this in order to be bullish. Until then, market gonna ping pong, and it might go closer, right? Then we're gonna be a bearish cycle starting probably. If that goes higher, right, or it'll be ping pong, whichever way market maker do. That's what we're gonna see in this coming week, folks. At this particular junction, if you think that market is going to be bearish just because looking at this bearish engulfing candle, looking at the bearish cycle, and looking at the sloping resistance building, and looking at the MACD entering into 4-hour chart, MACD entering into bear territory, and getting excited, folks, I would not be like that. Yes, bearishness is coming. Point one, checklist number 1, checklist number 2 telling me there is a little bearishness coming in. All right, but it doesn't give me a solid bearishness. Why? Because these conditions are telling me on a daily that, hey, we are still, market has a solid strength, squeeze is also there, so there is not a solid bearishness. The bigger time frame, smaller time frame, yes, is telling me some weakness, remember that what I say. So but that doesn't mean, because that means they're filling up the gas. It could be a 2 weeks, 1-2 weeks up down, and then we could bounce also. So I don't see a solid weakness here yet, but Slight weakness here. I hope I answered the question people were afraid about it. So people looking at it, the wicks, and they say, oh, well, wicks is jumping, folks. No, that's not the need to worry about it. Look at the wicks here. So every time wicks comes here, so wicks has a option X. Wicks is nothing but the future, folks. Fear index. Remember we learned in fear index expiry date is the future expiry is 16th. What is today? 7th April. So 16th expiry, option expiry. So I'm sure there must be some drama going on in the future, absolutely. And every time we bounce, push back. Remember 85% contango. Remember we learned in the class, recession proof class, 85% time contango applies, and that is the reason every time goes down. VIX goes up, down, down, up, down, right? So that's the fear gauge, folks. That's why little goes up and goes down. So that's normal, folks. So looking at the things, people go and think, oh, VIX is popping, we're gonna go to the moon, but VIX is gonna go to the moon. No, that's not the way to gauge right now. So, but anyway. So I'm not gonna get into this nitty-gritty of the VIX. It's just a rotation. It appears to me a rotation, folks. All right, it appears to me a rotation. So we're gonna, based off of that, we're gonna see small rotation happen. So this could be some sort of correction. All right. So this is what I can see. It's not a bearish cycle yet, and I don't think so, because the daily doesn't allow me to go like that right now so far. Yes, it still has a strength. We could probably up down, and sometime probably if they pull back, test the cloud and bounce and go higher also. So the market is solid bullish so far. It doesn't look I don't see yet, but I need the previous low, which is right here. We need to close that below that, and it could happen also, folks. Then we could go and test the cloud. All right. So that's how I see here so far. But overall economical indicators and stuff like that, folks, if I look at it, they are super bullish. Market is way behind. They need to still go higher. That's how I see it. Despite we have 8-month continuous run from here. Look at that, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Right, look at that, continuous run, 7-month run, continuous, right? Despite all this run, bears are thinking that we're gonna go on, short now. Market gonna dump. I don't see like that yet. Okay, if I see any economical indicators telling me, then I will plan. But right now we're not gonna get into this. I don't want to make a too long video, because then YouTube takes a long time to upload. All right, so I'm gonna real quick go into the Bitcoin, folks, because BTCUSD. All right, let's look into Bitcoin. Bitcoin looking great, folks. Look at the MACD is trying to curling up. Slowly the squeeze coming in, and Bitcoin has a condition, folks. Man, Bitcoin, if this Bitcoin now, this sloping support building also, right? And we need to break this and look like ascending triangle wedge is forming probably, and Bitcoin looking sloping support. So still wants to go higher, wants to break this. That's how the Bitcoin I can see here looking bullish. All right, so this wedge, if this wedge breaks downward, we could go lower. If we break upward, we could go higher. Okay, that's how the Bitcoin looking bullish right now. Bulls are in control. That's how I see. I don't see a weakness here. I see a strength. Look at the cloud condition. All right, so NVDA, we remember I said there is a bearish divergence on it. That's why, but goes up down, and this is the territory. So this NVDA is a perfect iron condor candidate. NVDA right in the middle. Boom. You can do strike here and here in between 1000 and 800 area. That's the perfect candidate for that. Then Microsoft, folks. So Microsoft looking still bullish right here. Look at the squeeze coming in. Microsoft looking awesome, folks. Microsoft, man. Look at the chart. I already said this. This is the Microsoft looking great, folks. Okay. Look, wants to go higher. Apple got a solid weakness going on lately, folks. Solid weakness. Look at the conditions. So what does it mean? I would not go long right now. Apple still has a lot more to perform, folks. Even after earning also, Apple could have a difficult time still. Okay. So I would be very careful going long on Apple. Yeah, short term anything if it happens, yeah, green red, that's fine. But I would give a few months on Apple. Few months, not the weeks. Few months, even after running. If so, there is no FOMO here on Apple, folks. Okay, there is no FOMO. I don't see on Apple. Apple, has a weakness. Still, a lot more weakness I see. It means it could stay. You know what I mean? A lot more weakness doesn't mean that it's gonna go lower. It could go a little bit, but it has a weakness. It could bounce little here and go down, bounce, but it's a long process. Yes, Apple is stuck around here between 175 and 150. All right, that's how I see Apple. What else we need to look into it, folks? QQQ. Yeah, QQQ is a perfect candidate for same thing what I just said, folks. Man, this is a beautiful right there, perfect candidate for iron condor. Or you can do bullish put spreads on that continuation. It's a nice and bullish, right? Every time pullback right here is a great bullish one. All right, so yeah, I like the QQQ MACD filling up the gas continuation, still bullish. All right, despite the sector taking the tolls on these, right? If you look at that this is 1 month process. Look at the continuous technology sector pulling the money. QQQ doing great, still holding nice. So QQQ also look great on it. Okay, folks. Then Tesla. Let's look into Tesla. Tesla is, look at the condition, man. Tesla got a lot more weakness, folks. Just like Apple and Tesla, both got a weakness. So Tesla is finding the support around here, folks, right in this area. All right, now the earning coming in a few weeks. So Tesla still has a weakness. If the MACD cross, Tesla could go lower also. So we got to watch for the next. If I were you, watch for this. All right, let me bring this one here. If Tesla breaks 160, we could go to 154. All right, so that's what we need to keep in mind. So this is what I would say. Tesla is all about the boxed in strategy, right? So market is right now, Tesla is 160, 174. This area market is playing, right? And then the earnings season earnings starting on April 23rd. Today is 7th. So we have 2 more weeks to go. 2 more weeks to spend around here. So let's see where they're gonna spend. Probably slowly. They could test up and then go down, something like that. But right now, let's go to the smaller time frame. I need to see what's going on. Four-hour chart. So we did had a bullish divergence right here. You see this bounce, bullish divergence, and let's see if the Tesla could break the 175, folks. You need Tesla to flip the supply right here 175 in order to go to next level. Until then, folks, this is very right here 175, 185 right here, but we need to flip this. If this get a rejection, then we could go lower and we could test the 160 and we could break that. So most likely that's what going to happen. All right, so keep that in mind. I don't know when would happen, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, but yeah, weakness is there. All right, because in bear territory, MACD also bear territory. On this bullish divergence does have a legs or not, that's what we need to find out. All right, most likely it's creating divergence here, bullish, and we need to watch here 175 because previous time rejection right here, boom, the moment market goes to 175, send back home. So this time again we are trying. Okay, and let's see what happens because of the bullish divergence. If this flips, then we couldn't go to 185 on a Tesla. All right, so I think we just call it a day on this one, folks. Most likely we just need to the best thing is the condition. What I see in the market, folks, is all about the sideway, right? Sideway condition, little, not to get too much excited here to go and short the market or crazy, but yeah, if you're playing any day trading strategy, that is the best strategy would be. right? Day trading strategy right now. That's why you got to be very careful. You cannot do a spreads on bullish put spreads on many stocks on earnings and all, because when the IV goes up, you cannot do. That's why I'm not posting on swing alerts. Yeah, but bearish, there are if the earnings are not involved, then yeah, bear side you can pick couple of stocks, which I'll post it if I find something. All right, so we'll see whatever happens, folks, this week. Most likely we are in the right in the middle, and market will be playing accordingly. So we're gonna look into bull side and the bear side. Both the side we will play. That's what I would say. Yeah. All right. So let's call it a day, folks. If you new here to join the community, folks, I always go live on YouTube right here. Join Top Trading Edge. Click on live, and I also post video also right here, market update videos. If you want to join live stream free of charge, folks, this is the trading desk. Every day I go live morning, 7 hours, 7 hours, 7 hours every day. Look at that. Okay, 5th, 4th April. So you can join live also every day. Just type it on YouTube, Top Trading Edge, and if you like to, please like button, subscribe button, folks. That would be a great help. All right, and see you guys morning tomorrow 9:30. Thank you. Bye.